Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Luke Weaver gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Nope. Misses, ball 2. Fastball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, George Brett. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping in, Garrett Anderson. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. From the belt, the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Thomas at second. Garver is over at first with one away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins lead it 2-0. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Settling in now, Jimmy Fox. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Thomas shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. Twins are out in front 2-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hampson is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Taken. Strike 2.
1-2.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Thomas has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Frank Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. He He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. One away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Garver. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 16.
Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Garver isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Now
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Ian Kinsler. Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins.
The Astros are due to hit in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 28. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Griffey.
First pitch of the at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Jimmy Fox. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So digging in now, Johnny Bench reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. None out, runners at first and second. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort, by his teammates on the offensive side.
He's set, and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 pitch on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. One 0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Two outs here with a runner at third. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Twins are in front, 3-1. Oliver Drake, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 54, Oliver Drake.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Up next for Minnesota, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Drake is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Count is 1-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Count even at 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line towards center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in steps Big Frank. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Row. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock now. 500 more until that Hall of Fame benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a career this guy has put together.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, George Brett, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoke toward third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 28.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 28. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Huh. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding into the box, Garrett Hampson. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's another 0-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that these guys are now tied for the top spot in the AL. The 1-1 drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Anderson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Griffey is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two out with the man at first. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Brett waits on it. And that retires the side. One left for Houston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
number 63.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is outside for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Urshela is there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Ichiro. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
At the plate, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 3-1. Now in the box, George Brett will start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, George Brett.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. At the plate, Garrett Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. Digging in to try it again. Number 28. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Suzuki moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two and 0. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Jose Alvarez.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Stepping in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
The next twin up, Hanley Ramirez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Kiermaier's running. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Twins wind up stranding one as the lead remains 3-1. Trevor Hoffman
please.
enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Three and 0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So striding in, Jimmy Fox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hoffman, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Johnny Bench is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
number
elevated
5.
fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is lined into right center. Base hit. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So a big moment here in standing in Gio Urshela, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Anderson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Last strike now for Houston. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Catfish Hunter takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Luke Weaver was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Trevor Hoffman records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.